from design, policy design, research, civic engagement, policy side. So at the moment we have this diverse group, which is really important to have different voices on the table so that we can actually discuss the issues critically.
We don't have a lot of opportunities to step out of time, out of our everyday practice, out of all of the things that weigh us down and that we have to take care of, and just create the space for dialogue, the space to think creatively together.
When institutions, governments are talking about youth and with youth, they tend to use this very formal and very technical language, which makes it hard for young people to understand and get involved.
I like something we talked about earlier where the consultative assemblies, they don't ask citizens to come to them, but they go to the neighborhoods. And I think that for me is one of the major exciting opportunities that we definitely should implement in our democracy.
But then how do we create those spaces that are safe, creative, but also the kind of critical for young people?
Design's secret powers, or superpowers if you will, are the ability to glue and put things together, so to reach into different types of discourses and bring ideas from one side to the other, to create formats for people to talk to each other and to create a kind of synchronicity that allows interesting ideas to emerge maybe in places that they weren't before.
Having people from such different perspectives was really thought-provoking, because for me in my line of work, working in youth policy, I think I was still very grounded in that. And it was very interesting, and it pushed me to think of for other people, older generations and above youth.
We see what could be democracy in the future, and we see also that democracy in the future is not a question of age. It's a question of vision, and it's a question of desire. It's a question of what solutions we want to see for a better future.
The idea that even focusing on youth, we have to keep in mind the intergenerational communication and finding ways for different generations to share their ideas and work together, even though they are, like, a lot of the problems are problems of the future and for the future.
So thinking about the future is something that designers tend to do. And so we are trained to be kind of future-oriented.
And if we use the future in a way that we anticipate and we know what's going to happen, then we only do one part of it. But if we anticipate in a way that we, in the present, are aware of our assumptions and what we assume is going to happen, then we are able to become futures literate and to use the future in a way that we are aware of our assumptions. We can cope with uncertainty, we can cope with emergence, disruption, and all those things that we don't necessarily expect on our path.
In order for young people to participate, they should have all the necessary tools made easy for them to access democracy. When you're talking to young people, to talk with a very formal and very professional language, when you can just try to get their opinions and their ideas and then translate them into the concrete, professional, technical language you would need to write in the documents and so on.
We're going to necessarily need to kind of create new institutions or tweak existing institutions. And what I would really like to see from both something that I think would be good for young people and for the planet is to have more relational understanding of care embedded into our democratic practices.